That's a beautiful photo of you and your child, but let me just say, one mother to another, do something about your dad's immigration practices, you feckless.
Welcome to this week's Wacky Moments of Liberal Expression. This was a week that saw Roseanne get dropped from ABC after her inappropriate tweet about Obama aide Valerie Jarrett. And the next day, the liberal media went into celebrity outrage reaction mode, and they gave us a live town hall on bigotry and hatred, featuring homophobic blogger Joy Reid and master of anti-Semitic remarks, Al Sharpton.
And I think we can't get away from the fact if it starts raining, you look for clouds. The clouds that have been put over this country.
By Wednesday, those clouds were raining Samantha Bee upon us as she called Ivanka Trump a
Feckless. He listens to you. Put on something tight and low cut and tell your father to stop it.
And the next night, she too was the focus of the liberal television industry, as the Television Academy gave her show an award for being a show that inspires social change. Now, I would like to actually show you video of the award reception, but in an act of complete liberal logic, those great believers in free speech at the Television Academy banned television cameras from the reception event, which is friggin' epic. It's funny how that works out, isn't it? I'm not sure why the liberals want to give Bee a pass on her comments. Could it be her white privilege? Maybe her statements that degrade women.
Is it okay to call a woman a C word if you say it's a joke?
No, and I actually don't think that we need to compare the two because, again, Roseanne went out and said this not in the context of making a joke. She went out and said it in the context of being an outspoken person on Twitter.
Those liberal values are so strong and so consistent, aren't they? Well, the liberal media was busy not covering a lot of things this week, a week that featured the Commerce Department releasing the GDP numbers, which showed 2.2% growth for the first quarter. Now, this solid economic news was released on May 30th, and thus was completely ignored by ABC World News Tonight, CBS Evening News, and NBC Nightly News, as those newscasts were just too packed they couldn't make any room.
Coming up next year on the CBS Evening News, did the president of the Philadelphia 76ers set up anonymous Twitter accounts?
Now to the preacher who wants to reach the heavens. A Louisiana-based televangelist says God wants him to have a brand new $54 million private jet.
When we come back here tonight, the National Spelling Bee, could you spell what they're about to?
The word is omission, as in bias by omission. Another word is just plain bias. But look, when people call you fake news and your ratings are down, sometimes you just have to put your bias out there. And you actually need to beg your viewers like they did on Morning Joe this week.
Look, these midterms are soon to be upon us. And I only have one piece of advice for people. You have to vote for a Democrat.
Yeah, no agenda there, right, Mika? I'm Eric Shiner from RCTV. I'll be back next week with another look at liberal media wackiness.